So yeah, we are starting from the beginning. So we'll give you the introduction of cybersecurity, and then I will make this session interactive. I will ask few questions. Please, unmute yourself. Feel free to answer. So just like we have meetings in any corporate offices. So we will be dealing like that. It's not only one-way communication. So we will do it as an two-way communication. Okay. So I will ask few questions here and then I will explain, and then you also try to answer them. So if there are any questions you ask me, I will answer them. We will make it like that way. So yeah, introduction to cybersecurity, guys. What is cyber and what is security. They are two separate things. So getting it together, I could say, so cyber and security, so getting it together, so we are having the cyber security. This cyber consists of, it is a mixture of all the IT infrastructure technology, so all the devices, everything, guys, networks, devices, okay, everything. This ki- this is mixture of everything, the cyber. Okay, so and what is security, guys? Again, so this is very simple thing. Uh, who's that? Probably. Suresh, please go on mute.
Hello.
Yeah, please go on mute, Suresh. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we say security, so security is a very common terminology that we use in day-to-day life, right? So security means we have to secure them. Okay, we have to protect them. So what we are protecting here, your infrastructure, okay, your networks, your devices, everything. IT consists of this. Everything is again. Okay, so IT consists of everything. Okay, so here let's go with the definition. Cybersecurity is practice of protecting digital systems, networks, data. Yeah, I forgot data here. That's very important. Okay, the data from unauthorized access, theft, or damage. The bad guys, the bad actors can do anything. They can access them where they are not supposed to. They can steal it. They can damage it without stealing. They'll just damage it and keep it there itself. Okay, so that is also you know uh, as part of security we have to provide to the systems, to the networks, and the data. So these are the major fields of the IT, guys. You know, as a generic word, I'm telling you here the IT. So IT consists of everything: networks, devices, data. Okay, so everything here. So the critical components of modern life are as our reliance on technology continues to grow. Guys, do you think we had this many mobiles? Last past 5 years ago, like let's say 5 years ago, do we have this many mobiles? No, of course, the answer is no. Okay, so do we have this many computers? Okay, let's say the cloud. Okay, so with the cloud computing technology, we are leveraging the virtualization. So I will tell you what is virtualization again. So the computation power increased a lot, guys. With the cloud, the computation power increased a lot. So even though if you don't have a computer in your, you only have one computer here, and you can have an account and you can access to 100 computers which you own. Guys, you have only your laptop and you have a browser which gives AWS. You just log into aws.com, and then you can leverage that, the services they provide, the AWS provide, and you can log into 100, as many as you can. It's not only the 100 computers that you want. So you can log into thousands of computers. It's just that you have to pay the fees to them. Okay, it's just that you have to pay the fees to them. So you understand like what we are going to secure, right? Again, we are going to secure the cloud as well. Okay, as part of cybersecurity, cloud. Cloud is again, consists of this device only, guys. It's a mixture of this digital system, network, and data, but it belongs to someone else's. We are renting them. That's it. Nothing much there. Okay. Let me clear. How? 1 second. I will just clear this. Oh, how to clear this one. Just allow me a minute, guys. Um, just a second. Okay. So guys, cybersecurity, whenever I start, right? So I'll start with this concept, no matter what, what the course is, whether it's penetration testing or, some SOC, some PKI, whatever the course is. So I start with the CIA triad. Okay, the CIA triad. So C stands for confidentiality, I stands for integrity, and A stands for availability, guys. So guys, please unmute yourself and then answer what is confidentiality.
Sir,
What is confidentiality? Just meaning of confidential. So we say confidential data, confidential room. So yeah, something like that, right? So just the English meaning of confidential.
సార్ నాకు యాక్చువల్గా సైబర్ సెక్యూరిటీ అంటే నాకు కొత్త ఈ రోజు వచ్చాను.
Okay. No worries, no worries. Yeah. Normal English meaning of cyber confidentiality.
కాన్ఫిడెన్షియల్
Huh. Meaning
అది
of
ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయలేదు సార్.
no worries, no worries. Others, guys, Bala and Madan. It's normal English meaning, guys. I'm not expecting you to, tell the meaning in cybersecurity. So that's what, like, within our demo we discussed, right? So we will be going from scratch. I'm not expecting anything from you. So normal English meaning of confidential.
I think it's not a shareable information, not shareable.
Exactly, 100% correct. Yeah, Madan.
I'm not sharing to anyone the matter
Exactly.
what we are not sharing to anyone.
Huh. So here also you have something in the definition. Okay, ensuring that only authorized individuals can access and view sensitive information. Okay, so no matter whether it's sensitive or not non-sensitive, so no one should be able to see that. Okay, no one should be able to see that. At least only authorized individuals. Okay, authorized individuals should see that. It's okay. Okay, only authorized individuals should see that. Okay, guys, please unmute yourself after speaking, guys. Uh, Thank you. And yeah, where is this? Huh. So, what is meant by authorized, guy? So, who are eligible to see that, right? So, authorized means, okay, you are eligible to go. Authorized dealers, we say authorized dealer, Tata showroom authorized dealers. Okay, so Honda authorized dealers. So, what is that authorized? Okay, so main Honda, main person, okay, main owner is authorizing you. So that means he is giving you the permission to to make you as a dealer. Okay, to you as a dealer, what are the rights you have? So we are authorizing them. Okay, so you are authorized to have a dealership. Okay, authorized dealer is you are authorized to have a dealership. Okay, so they are valid. Okay, so ensuring that only authorized individuals. Okay, if you have permission, then only you have to access and view sensitive information. So no matter what it's sensitive information, even logins, login. Okay, so if you are eligible, then only you have to do the login. Even after login, so not all apps are available for you. Okay, not all, not everything is available for you. So, on let's say it's a Flipkart page, okay, Flipkart application. What you can see, so you can only do the shopping. Okay, only do the shopping. So within the Flipkart application there might be multiple features that might be hidden to an customer. So admin have different login. Okay, different use case. So he will be having different things to deal with. Okay, so he will be seeing that different web page. But as a customer, you will be only doing the shopping. So just an example that I can give you. So for the authorized or unauthorized, admin are authorized to have more privileges here. But as a customer, as we can't go ahead, do everything that an admin can do. Okay. So integrity, guys. So integrity means, so let's say a water in a pipe. Okay, so a water in a pipe. So I'm sending like 100 liters of water here. 100 liters. Actually, we don't count, but yeah. So there is a tap here. There is a tap here. Okay, there is a tap here. So how, if I'm sending 100 liters here, how many liters it should be coming here, guys, in this bucket? If I'm sending 100 liters, how many liters it should be sending out or coming out?
100 liters.
Exactly, 100 liters, if I'm sending in here, so out should also 100 liters. Okay. So if there is, if it is not 100 and I can see only 90 liters here, so what could be the possible reasons, guys?
There is no accuracy.
No, what could have happened? There is no accuracy, correct? Yeah.
Some of water is stored
There might be a leakage, right? So there might be a leakage. I'm sorry. What is this? One second, guys. What is this? Yeah. Yeah, there might be a leakage here. Okay, somewhere here, or there might be a breakage, leakage. Okay, so that's the reason I'm losing 10 liters of air. So here we can say the integrity is lost. So if I'm getting 100 liters of water, I'm giving 100 and I'm getting 100. So I can say the 100 liters of water is coming, and there is integrity from the beginning to end. So the integrity meaning, so we talk about data a lot in cybersecurity, guys. So whenever we are sending data, let's say I'm sending 10 messages, only 9 messages are reaching you, and one is intercepted by someone, or one is intercept. You're getting 10 messages. Okay, you are getting 10 messages. I said A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H till 10 words. And instead of B, you got Z. Okay, instead of B, you got Z. So that is also loss of integrity, guys. So the definition of integrity is, so the data in transit or data in motion. Okay, so the data in transit or data at rest. So data at rest means whenever you're storing the data in your hard drive or wherever it is. So the data at hard disk, and data at motion means whenever you're sending the data to someone or whenever you're receiving the data from someone. Okay, whenever you're sending the data or receiving the data from someone. So this should not be modified. Okay, so what happens if you modify, guys? What happens if we modify? What is a difficult, I mean, what is a problem if someone modify? I'm sending you a message. I'm sending you a message and I'm modifying that. What is the problem? Because normal English, guys, we
There
can
is no
talk about that.
security.
Yeah, there is no security. One thing. Yeah, absolutely. So who is this? Hi, this is my first day. Okay. Someone please help summarize what's happening today. Okay, I'm just reading the messages. Uh, no worries, guys. Huh. So what we are talking here is, so the data should not be modified. If we lose the data, or if someone is modifying the data, so that means we lost the integrity. So the data at rest or data at motion, you understand, right? So this is interview question, guys. Please note it down. So data at rest and data at motion. So, okay. So data at rest example is you're storing somewhere. Rest, it is not moving. Okay. It is at rest. Data is at motion. It is moving somewhere. So you are sending a message. Message is a data. You are requesting something. That is a data that you are requesting. Okay. So every time we will be dealing with the data only. Okay, so yeah, coming back. So let's go to the definition. Maintaining the accuracy, completeness, and reliability of data and systems. Okay, so that means, so whenever there is a change, okay, whenever there is a change, the integrity is lost. It should not be changed. Okay, it should not be changed. Yeah, who is this X? You're not late. We just started. These are the very basics. Yeah, you will get the recording as well. Thank you. And these are the very basic concept, guys. Main three pillars of cybersecurity is confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So this you can expect 90% of the time. So this slide itself is a interview question. Okay. So whenever I take interviews, this will be my first question. This will be my first question, guys. Okay. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah. So next, going to availability. So normal English meaning of availability. What is availability? What is availability, guys? Guys, normal English. I will just ask you normal English meanings. Please at least use dictionary if you don't know that meaning, guy. Okay. What is availability?
It's ready to
The
use or
quality of being able to be used to obtained.
Yes. Again, guys, normal. I'm not. Whenever I ask meanings, right? So I will be asking only English meanings. Please try to answer in a generic way. So availability means have to be available all the time. That's it. Availability is have to be available all the time. Uh, let's talk. There are multiple scenarios. Like I am available for this meeting for this session at 8 o'clock. I am available. So if you want to do it at 8:30, I am available. So if at 9 o'clock, I am not because I have some other works to do. So that is I am not, that is non-availability. So here in cybersecurity, so we'll be talking a lot about this because guys, so whenever we are talking about servers, yeah, servers. Okay, so let's say this is a Flipkart web application. Flipkart. Okay, if I am trying to do shopping something, and there is a independent sale going on, so this site is not available for 15 minutes, and I want to buy a mobile. So what I will do, guys, I'm refreshing the page, I'm doing everything, but Flipkart is not available. What I will be doing?
something working on backend process, something updated.
Oh, okay. That is okay. As a customer, I am customer. We don't know anything about Flipkart backend.
We
Okay,
can't access now.
we can't access now. At that time, what I will be doing as a human being, I mean, as a normal customer.
Choose for alternative.
Exactly, we will choose for alternative. What is alternative here, guys? The competitor is Amazon.
Amazon.
They are also running some independent sale. I will go here for sure. So here, who is losing here? Flipkart is losing here, right? And the Flipkart, who are the sellers, are losing here. So this is a huge loss. Even 15 minutes is very huge. Even 1-2 minutes is more than enough to lose some crores, in crores, that too when a sale is going on. Okay, so that critical availability is. So for that, what we will be doing, and whatever technologies that we follow, we can discuss that. We have more concepts like DR, disaster recovery. So what is disaster? So we are losing something. So to recover that, we should have one more backup for that. Okay, one more backup, same like this. So if Kamal is trying to shop to Flipkart and this is not working and this is down, so someone should be sitting here and should send me to other server which will give the same page, and it should not allow me to go to Amazon and shop from there. So this we call as load balancer. Okay, load balancer. guys, just note it down, guys. These are very small words. You'll be talking about this day in and out if you are doing a cybersecurity job. Okay, load balancer. So the word load balancer itself is telling that, so there is a load coming in. I have to balance between the servers. Okay, I have to balance between the servers. So if this is down, okay, I will send it here. Okay, if this is very busy, I will send it here. If this is busy, I will send it here. So as simple as that. Load. You have to balance the load. So within English meanings, you can study 30 to 40% of the syllabus, guys. 30 to 40% of the syllabus you can cover within the English meanings. Okay, yeah. Let's go to that. That is all about CIA. If we want to talk, CIA is a very huge ocean. So everything we talk about that, right? So we will be correlating to CIA only. So I will not be telling that every time. So even risk management, access control, encryption, incident response, everything is related to CIA. Okay, so that's a core basic pillars of cybersecurity. Yeah, if I talk about fundamentals of cybersecurity, risk management comes into the picture first, because why we have to secure anything, guys? Let's say an ATM. Let's say an ATM. Why we have to secure that? Normal English, normal things, guys. Normal English, normal situations, normal scenarios. Why we have to secure an ATM? ATMs. Why we have to secure them? Guys, please unmute yourself.
There is a cache.
uh,
Yeah, there is money. There is money. There is
to
cash.
prevent to
There is
prevent
no cash. Yeah.
people from stealing the money.
Sorry.
Prevent people from stealing the money.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we have to protect from stealing the money. Of course, that's 100%, right? So that's 100% correct answer. So if you are going to an ATM and there is no money, do you steal that? Do you steal that?
No,
If it is adding some value, if it is adding some value, then only you will try to damage that or steal that. So the same way, so we have whenever we are talking about the cybersecurity and risk, any concepts in cybersecurity, right? So there is some value for computer. Okay, so there is some value for computer, there is some value for server. Okay, and mostly whenever we are talking about cybersecurity, there is there is not some value, there is a lot of value for the data. Okay, so there is a lot of value for the data, and we will be protecting them. And what is the risk here, guys? Risk of we losing the data, risk of we damaging the system, we damaging the network. Okay, the whole thing, this is a network. Okay, this is a network. So we damaging the network. So that how we have to manage that. So first thing, whenever we are doing any management, so we have to identify the risk first. Okay, so we have to identify the risk first. So we have to find it. So okay, so if there is cash, there is cash, and then the walls are not very great, and anyone can enter anything. There are no CC cameras here on the ATM. So these are the identifying. We are identifying the risks now. Okay, we are identifying the risks now. So and then we have to assess them. Okay, how much cash is there? If there is only 1,000 or 10,000 rupees or $10,000, so $10,000 is again too much. So 10,000 rupees. So again, providing a salary to a security, and then all that is waste. So we have to assess the risk. Okay, so uh, assess here they can damage the reputation as well. If only SBI ATMs are being only Axis Bank ATMs are being hacked, are being damaged, so they will lose faith on Axis Bank or particular bank, right? So we have to assess everything, guys. We have to assess everything, and mitigating the potential cyber threats and vulnerabilities. So again, we will be dealing day in and out in our course with threats and vulnerabilities. Mostly the vulnerabilities. Vulnerability is a threat again. Okay, so we have to mitigate them. So how to mitigate here with ATM? So either providing the CC cameras, a security guard here, okay, with a gun or whatever. I'm just bad at rank. So we have to increase security as required. So we are doing assessment, we are assessing that, and we are uh, providing security accordingly. Okay. So and the access control, guys. Let's say I will just give you this very bad examples, guys. Please don't mind. The bank. Okay, the bank. So there will be a strong room or a locker. So there will be a strong room or locker. So are everyone are allowed to go into that? So who are allowed to go into that locker or strong room? Who are authorized or allowed to go into that strong room?
Bank manager.
Exactly. The bank manager or some workers, maybe the
Uh,
cashier or
Staff.
yeah, the staff. Let's say
Yeah.
the staff. And who are eligible to go into the bank?
Customers.
Customers
Anyone.
and as well as like bank staff as well. So let's say
Yeah.
here we can cover two concepts here, guys. One is authorization and one is authentication. Okay, authentication, authentication, and authorization. Okay, so authentication is whether you are eligible to get inside. Okay, so it is proving who you are. Okay, it is proving who you are. Okay, so I can give you a best example in offices where you have your badge or ID card. So we have to swipe in, you have to swipe in before entering into the campus or into the office. Okay, but you will be eligible only enter into few of the places. Okay, you will not be entered into server room unless and until you are part of the server team or any network team. So you will be entered. So that is authorization. Enter, proving who you are is authentication. Proving who you are is authentication. What access you have, defining what access you have, defining what access you have is authorization. Okay, so proving who you are. So I am Kamal. I'm part of this company, so and so company, MS Consultancy company. So okay, I'm authenticated now. Just I'm this is the example is login. Okay, the example is login. So authorization. Okay, I'm going to the server room and I put my ID card there. That means my badge, the access card there, and I try to open it. It will not allow me because I'm not the network guy there. I'm not responsible for the server room there. So I'm not authorized to enter into that server room. Okay, I'm not authorized to enter into the server room. So who is authorized then? Some X person is authorized. Okay, so some other guy is authorized. So that is authentication and authorization. So here this is called access control. These two concepts come under authentication and authorization. So there is one more big domain itself, guys. It is called IAM, identity and access management. Okay, so this itself is a different topic within cybersecurity. Identity and access management. Okay, so we will go with very basics, guys, because I'm assuming not everyone are heroes at cybersecurity, I could say right now. So I'm assuming you have zero knowledge on cybersecurity, and I'm taking you from there. So first few classes, it will be the most of the time we will be dealing with the theory part. We'll be dealing with the theory part, and we will understand the fundamentals of the cybersecurity. Okay, so these are very basics, guys. Authentication and identity and access management. So authentication and authorization are the two key parts of IAM. Okay, IAM. So sometimes I will call IAM as well. IAM. So this itself is a team or domain. Okay, so yeah. So and then encryption. guys, whenever we are talking about data, so we within encryption we will get two concepts, guys. Within encryption we will get two concepts. One is these are the major. These are not limited to only two. One is hashing. I'm sorry. So can you name me another guys? What are the concepts of encryption? Sorry, what are the concepts? I told the name itself. Okay, encryption itself is a concept. So this is cryptography. Cryptography. Okay, so within cryptography we have two concepts. One is hashing, and one is encryption. So these two, what we will be doing is whenever I say encryption, we will be hiding our data. Let's say we have code language, guys. So within the confidentiality and integrity, the concepts will come again here. Confidentiality and integrity. So whenever I say confidentiality, what is that means? What does that means? We are hiding the data and we are putting that confidential. Okay, confidential, and no one else should see unless and until you are authorized, right? Unless and until you are authorized. So how to make it confidential? We have to have some code. If we both are talking, let's say who is here? Bala and I are talking. Okay, so Balakrishna and Kamal are talking, so that no one in this room, no one in this meeting should understand. What should I be doing? We have to talk in some code language. So similarly, as simple as that, encryption within encryption is nothing but, so I am sending some data to my encryption logic. Okay, to my encryption logic, so that we called as uh, and we are sending this to encryption logic, and then it will give the encrypted value. Okay, encrypted value. So this is plain text. Plain text is nothing but what we are calling what we are talking in day-to-day life. And if I give to that encryption mechanism, or encryption code, or encryption algorithm. Okay, encryption algorithm. So I will be getting cipher text, cipher. Cipher, we call it as, we pronounce it as cipher. Cipher. Okay, cipher. Not, this is not cipher, this is cipher. So cipher text, this is nothing but encrypted text. We can call it as encrypted text as well. Okay, so any doubts here, guys? Okay, cool. So if you have this algorithm or the key to this ciphertext, again, Bala can intercept with the same algorithm, with the same key, that I have logged this, that I have manipulated this data, and then he can get back the plain text again. Okay, we can get back the plain text. So here, to achieve confidentiality, we are using encryption and decryption. So this is a small concept. No, this is not very small. So to achieve confidentiality, this is also an interview question, guys. This is also an interview question. To achieve confidentiality, we have encryption and decryption. Okay, we have encryption and decryption. So integrity, what I told you guys, what we discussed earlier with last 5 minutes. So no one should change the data. So there, one other concept will come into the picture. So that is called hashing. So once we do the hashing, it is very similar to encryption. So we are changing something. Let's say Kamal is hashed into 123 ABC. Let's say this is not the exact value. I will show you in our further classes how we can do the hashing as well. So let's say this is my hash value. Hash value. This is my hash value. That means once I perform the hashing, this is my hash value. So if I n number of times I will be doing this, I'll be getting 123 ABC only for Kamal. So even if I change something, if I do something like KMAAL, so this is changed. These two letters are interchanged. This will differently change. ABD 567. So you will get some different value by whole together. So using this, what we can do is we can ensure along with my message, I will send this hash value as well. Okay. Whenever, one second, guys, I will explain in an one note. One second. So that is becoming very clumsy. Yeah. So we'll do it here. Okay. So whenever I'm sending some message, let's say I want to send, hi, how are you? How are you? So along with this message, guys, I will send my hash value as well. For this, let's say I'm getting some hash value as 0, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, D, 1, 4, 1, 4. Yeah. So I will send this to, let's say, who is here? Suresh. Okay. I will send this to Suresh. So along with my message, I'm sending my hash value as well to Suresh. So what Suresh will do is, Suresh is getting how are you message. Okay, how are you message, and this hash value as well. Let's wait for some time. So what I will be doing here is I will hash again the Suresh. No, Suresh, this is Kamal. Kamal is sending to Suresh. So Suresh will hash this again with the same algorithm, the same algorithm. Okay, secure hashing, let's say SHA, SHA-256, SHA-256. So what he will be getting is 0, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, D, 1, 4. Okay, this the same value. And if we compare this value, this one, okay, what I told you, whenever if I do 100 times this hashing, the value will remain same. That's what the purpose of hashing. So if this is same, what does that mean, guys? Whatever the message I send is same, and whatever the message I received is correct. Sorry, Suresh received is correct. But here there is man in the middle. Let's say Naveen is a very bad guy here, and then he is trying to manipulate something. Hi, this is how are you to some. Let's say I kidnapped you. I kidnapped your friend. This I received the message. So what Suresh will think, Kamal is sending, I kidnapped your friend. Okay. So along with that, this hash is also I received, right? This hash also I received. So I do this hashing again with this SHA-256 algorithm. Okay, SHA-256 algorithm. And if I compare with that, it will be getting some other whole different value. For this, I kidnapped your friend will give you something like ZXY 234 blah blah blah. So this is not same. I'm just giving you an example. So I compare with this now. Okay. So whether it will be the same, no. Then I can assume that someone man in the middle, this guy, he manipulated my data. So my integrity is lost. Okay. So my integrity is lost here. So that's how we calculate the integrity. So sorry, we achieve the integrity, and we ensure our data at motion or at rest is not manipulated. Okay. Yeah. So going forward, incident response, guys. So what is an incident? Normal meaning. So normal meaning, what is an incident? What is an incident? Yes, normal meaning, English meaning.
Issue.
Sorry. Please,
Issue.
please. Yeah, issue. Okay. Something happened. Okay. Something happened. It's whether it's, let's not go with an issue. Something
Like
happened. Okay. Yeah, please.
responding to something that has happened.
Yeah, something has happened. Okay, so that is incident response. Okay, we are something happened, and incident response is responding to something whatever is happened. Okay, so normally whenever we go with incident response, okay, whenever we go with incident response, so we don't care about good things happen. We only as a cybersecurity engineers, Okay, we will be dealing in and out with the bad things happen only. Okay, bad things happen. Okay, so preparing and responding, okay, to cybersecurity incidents to minimize the damage and recover quickly. So what this is saying is preparing for and responding cybersecurity incidents. So whenever I say cybersecurity incidents, so last week, if you remember, no, it's been a couple of weeks. So something happened with CrowdStrike and Microsoft. So that is an incident. Something happened. So how we responded for that is incident response. Okay. So how we responded for that is incident response. So guys, there will be a whole team itself. So IR team, incident response team, what they will be doing is they will engage all the teams that are required, so they engage all the teams that are required to solve that problem. So here is nothing but incident response is nothing but, so we have to respond to a problem to solve it. Nothing else. We have to respond to a problem to solve it. Okay, to minimize or close the damage itself, or the recover the damage, or whatever it is damaged already, or whatever it is damaging. So we have to close that. Okay, so these are the fundamentals. There are many fundamentals in cybersecurity. So these are the top level, high level overview of fundamentals. So guys, let's talk about this. I think you guys are very well aware. So these are the buzzwords, I could say. So guys, black represents what, guys? What does black represent, and what does white represent?
White is official hacking, ethical.
No, yeah, please go with normal terminologies, guys. Once I give this meaning, no, you will understand. You will remember this for your whole lifetime. You will not forget. So please remember in this way. So just let's not go to that exact cybersecurity meanings or definitions. We will remember in this tricky way. Okay. So we will have some tricks and tips. So you will not forget. So what is white represent? Peace, good, right? White represents good, black represents
Bad.
bad, right? Of course. So gray is combination of good and bad, right? Gray is, so it's combination of black and white. That means combination of good and bad, right? So this is combination of
Mhm.
good and bad. So when I say white hat hacking, so this is good hacking. Okay, this is good hacking. So hacking itself is bad. So what is good hacking and what is bad hacking, guys? What is good hacking and what is bad hacking? Hacking itself is
So,
bad. Guys, I
maybe
encourage wrong answers as well. So please don't hesitate to answer it wrongly. I love wrong
okay.
answers. Yeah, please go ahead.
White.
But
Let me try. White
yeah,
hacking. Maybe you are trying to test uh your softwares
yeah,
to see if it will work. You are just trying.
exactly.
You are not trying to steal, but you are just testing,
Yeah.
like a
So
testing.
guys,
Uh,
here, what is a deciding factor is the purpose. Okay, the purpose. So
okay.
here, whenever I say white hat, so we are doing it for good purpose. Okay, we are doing it for good
Okay.
purpose. We are testing few applications. So we are helping an organization or a company or a person or an individual to close his vulnerabilities. So whenever I say vulnerabilities, so vulnerability means weakness. Okay,
Okay.
vulnerability means vulnerability, vulnerability, right? So this means weakness. So weakness means, someone can penetrate there. Let's say here is a wall, the Great Wall of China, let's say. Okay. So there is a small tunnel within the wall, guys. So I can say that's a weakness for the whole wall itself. That is a vulnerability, guys. That is a vulnerability. Okay. There is a tunnel, there is a gateway pathway or a back door, I could say. So that is a weakness of the whole wall. Okay. I can enter inside from that. I'm not entering from the main gate, so they might be securing the main gate. But there is a small tunnel here, and I'm entering from there. So let's say this is a wall of, the compound wall of a kingdom, a fort.
Okay.
If someone is entering in a, from a tunnel, there are many movies that shows here, even in the Trojan War. Okay, so they enter in from the main gate as a Trojan. They will become a Trojan, and then the war itself is called a Trojan War. Okay, they will enter. They will make big wooden horse, and then they will enter, right, from the main gate itself. So that is also vulnerability. So no one checked that. So no one scanned for that, and then that became very weakness for them, and they killed everyone. So probably please go and watch Trojan War for that. Uh, okay, cool, no worries. This is just an reference. Okay, the purpose. If you are using for good purpose, if you are doing it for good purpose, you are a white hat hacker, and you are doing white hat hacking. And black hat hacking is if you are doing for bad purposes. So these are majorly of criminals kind of. I will explain that later once again. So gray hat, that means are you doing it for good and bad? No, actually, you are following the methods and methodologies of the bad guy. You are following the methods and methodologies of the bad guy, but you are doing it for the good purpose. Purpose is good, but you are following the methods and methodologies, tools or techniques of the bad guy. Okay, we they are called gray hat hack. That is called gray hat hacking. The combination of white and black hat hacking, often with a often without a malicious intent. So this is malicious. This is bad. Okay, this is good. This is good with bad techniques. With bad techniques. Okay, so this is what it's all about. So it's very easy. You can combine them to have it here. So there are a few types of what these are the buzzwords. There are only three types. I mean, in major. So white hat hacker, black hat hacker, gray hat hacker. But they call in different terminologies, guys. Hacktivists, hackers who target organizations for political or social reasons. Okay, so these who are this now? Whether these are bad guys or good guys, the hacktivists, hackers who target organizations for these are bad. Black hat hackers or white hat hackers or gray. I just explained you this. Who are they?
White hat.
Organizations, who target organizations for political or social reasons, guys. Political and social reasons are bad. So these are black hat hackers. Cyber criminals, first of all, in the word itself, they are telling that they are criminals. So no point of reading it. Black hat. So insiders, guys, who are insiders? What is insider information or inside? Who is insider? So he is part of the company.
It's
He
part
is
of the
part of the
company
company, but
and
he
giving
might
out
be
information.
sending information or
Information. Yeah.
yeah. So this is a, I could say these are also black hat hackers only. I could put them in black hat category itself. Okay, nation state actors. So hackers sponsored by government state. These are white. These are white or gray as well. So this is a combination of white and gray. So there are multiple types of hats, guys. So it's just like it's not like they are going to wear black or red hat. It's just a reference that we are making with the color. Okay, if you wear that color, you are going to do that thing. So that's just that thing. It's not an uniform that you have to wear to the office or your working place with that hat. No, it's just a reference that we are using here. You don't have to wear any hat. So best practices, very basics, I could say. Employee trainings is very important. Employee training is very important because even if you are not an cybersecurity engineer, or you don't belong to the cybersecurity, still you have to go through the trainings, cybersecurity trainings. You know, there are quarterly, half yearly, and yearly, annually trainings that you have to complete as a compliance. Just because it's not only responsibility of cybersecurity engineers to keep the system safe, to keep the network safe. It's everyone's responsibility to keep it safe. You should have some knowledge. You should have some knowledge how to respond to certain things. So there you will be getting some phishing mails. So probably everyone know about phishing mails. So whether you have to click links on your phishing mails, at least just forget about phishing mails. We will get into that later. Uh, so you get an OTP. Do you have to share your OTP with anyone? Should you be sharing your OTP with someone?
No.
Yes, of course you will not be sharing that OTP. You should not be sharing that OTP. You know, uh, these kind of trainings will be given. Not only this, there are a lot trainings. So these kind of trainings will be given to that. So this is very different from what we will be dealing going further. So we'll be dealing the cybersecurity in depth. This is in generic. These are the generic trainings, employee trainings. So most probably, if someone from cybersecurity will be giving these trainings, maybe once you join as cybersecurity engineer, probably you also can give this trainings. Okay. Robust access control. So right now we discussed about authorization and authentication, right? Sorry. This is authorization and authentication. So that have to be very robust. So we have to check them twice. Maybe multi-factor authentication. I could say OTP. We have to give. We have to check this very regularly to ensure that no one else apart from who are authorized is accessing or entering, but certain place. So there are a lot of things that we can discuss, guys, on this. And regular backups. Why we need backup, guys? Why we need backups? Why you need to back up your WhatsApp data, at least, let's say, in case of disaster. In case of disaster, so let's say whenever I say disaster, something is getting lost. Okay, something is happening very bad. Okay, so let's say your mobile got reset to factory reset. Okay, your mobile got factory reset. That is a disaster. To recover from there, your data should be stored somewhere, right? So your data should be stored somewhere. Let's say your photos. So if you store that photos in Google Cloud, in Google Photos, or in your pen drive or wherever the storage device is. So if you store there, you can recover them, right? You can recover them. Okay, so if you store there, you can recover them. Okay, so that's the purpose of regular backups. So the data is being backed up, and also it has to be encrypted and backed up. It's not just you're backing up somewhere and putting it somewhere. You have to encrypt that, and you have to back up. So that's the concept here of backup. So yeah, guys, we discussed a lot of basics here. So I could say the key takeaways are like, you know why we are using cybersecurity, why we have to encourage people to learn cybersecurity. Also, guys, cybersecurity is such a domain, it will never go away. Evergreen domain, guys. Evergreen domain, because AI is coming into the picture. The the cyber crimes will rise exponentially, not just linearly. It will it will raise exponentially. Nowadays only cyber crimes are happening a lot. you know you know, uh, with AI, bad guys will leverage that, and then will increase the cyber crimes a lot. So to save from that crimes, who will be saving that? As a cybersecurity engineers, we will be saving from them. Okay, so this is very important in this realm of AI and ML. Okay, so continuous learning and improvement is key, I could say, guys. Not only with cybersecurity, even if you land into any domain, right? So you have to keep up with the technology. Okay, you have to keep your technologies and techniques updated. What's happening in with what's happening in the entire world. Okay, so that is self motivation and self learning, I could say. And collaboration is crucial. So yeah, today the session is good. So whenever I'm asking questions, you guys are answering very well. Guys, I love wrong answers. I encourage you give wrong answers. At least not answering is better than giving wrong answers, guys. So whether it's correct or not, I will correct you. I will guide you. Okay, so please don't worry about whether it's correct or wrong. So whenever I'm giving that, please and don't humiliate yourself. I mean, don't feel down. Uh, if you're answering wrong and if I'm correcting you, that's for your good. So whenever someone is correcting you, that you will remind it forever, guys. Please note that. Yeah, that's all about the basics of cybersecurity. Even for next two classes as well. So we'll be discussing about basics of cybersecurity, and we'll be entering into network basics of networking. So I will refresh all the network concepts. Okay, so that networking is very important when we deal about cybersecurity, guys. The path itself, I suggest, is go with the networking basics. Basics of cybersecurity, networking basics, or in-depth networking, I could suggest. Okay, then come into core cybersecurity concepts. So this should be the path. So if you stick to this path, no one can stop you landing a job into cybersecurity. Okay. So I have already discussed a lot about this in today's class. For upcoming 2-3 sessions, we'll be discussing about a little bit cybersecurity basics on this one. So once we enter into core concept, we'll be having a lot of labs, etc., guys. We'll be practicing a lot. So you will not get a lot of theory there. So you'll be practicing a lot so that, because guys, you have to catch up with the experienced guys as well, right? So if you are a fresher, you will beat even some freshers by learning this course. By experienced guys by learning this course. If you are experienced, you have to beat the experienced guys and freshers as well. So guys, there will be a lot of labs, and also at the end of this course, there will be test as well. So if you pass that, you will be getting some benefits. We'll discuss that later. Yeah. Any questions for me, or any questions on the slides that we discussed? We are on time. Any questions?